What's up guys, this is Nick at Stridewise.com on my terrace on the Upper West Side. I just got back from 6 weeks in California, and while I was away, I received a multitude of boxes from various companies. And the last time I did this, I spent like 6 weeks in West Virginia and I had a bunch of stuff to unbox and people really liked the video. So I'm gonna do it here. First one I'm gonna open came from Spokane, Washington. I know exactly what's inside and I'm very, very excited about it. So let's check it out. Know a thing or two about boots, you're probably very excited and jealous about this pair of boots. This is from White's, right? So White's is like, I think it's probably my favorite like high-end Goodyear welted boot company. So like this is in the realm of Nicks, and this is actually the same cost as a pair of Viberg boots as well. My Viberg service boots in Brown Chrome XL, those are $690. Well, actually these cost $590, so not quite there, but still it's over 500 bucks. White's is a very, very legitimate Pacific Northwest boot company. PNW boot companies have sort of like their own niche, like their own level in the boot game. Like they're made extraordinarily well, really, really robust, really, really, really tough. And actually, I have another pair of White's boots that I brought out. These are my White's MP service boots in cinnamon waxed flesh. I got these a couple years ago. I've mentioned in many videos that these like really live up to the hype. What's interesting is this is like a nice firm toe box, but these ones here do not. Check that out. You can like squish it down. This is the MP service boot, which now is called the Sherman boot. These ones here are the cruiser boot. So there are multiple differences, but like it's got 2 rows of the hand-sewn construction here. It's also really worth emphasizing here that this is a hand welt, right? So hand welt construction. It's like a Goodyear welt, which means it's resolable, but it's done by hand. So it's vastly more laborious. And there are plenty of strong arguments being made that it is a better way of constructing a shoe, albeit much more laborious and much more expensive. I'll put an article in the description below that's about hand welting versus Goodyear welting if you want to check that out. But long story short, unbelievably water resistant, unbelievably durable, it makes it easy to resole, and if the construction is solid, which they are, these boots can last you well over 10 years, if not forever. The leather one, other thing I wanted to mention, this is the Chrome XL, but it's tan Chrome XL, so the same as the brown Chrome XL, so it's an interesting color that I actually don't have any experience with. Otherwise, the White's Cruiser, they said here that the timber cruisers started asking White's between the world wars if they could have like a lighter, less cumbersome version of their logger boots. So we took a chainsaw on the top of the 10-inch boots, cut it down to a 6-inch boots, and this is the 350. That's it. I'm incredibly excited. These are the kind of boots that like I really need to wear for like 3 years before reviewing them. So I guess I better get started. All right, next up, 2 pairs of shoes, 2 shoe boxes, this particular box, and it comes from, well, you know what, I guess I'll make it a bit of a surprise when we open the box. Let's have a look at what we got inside this box of 2 pairs of boots. You probably know this. This is Captain Boot from Thursday Boot Company, which is the Captain Boot is the highest selling boot, the most popular boot. And Thursday Boot Company is they're based here in New York City, and their thing is that they make like Goodyear welted boots, like pretty high, like very high quality boots for $199 a pair. This is the first time I've seen Thursday boots since I went to Mexico a few weeks back and actually visited their factory, so I've got a video coming out on that. So it's kind of surreal now, actually having seen the boots getting made in Mexico, and now this is what the finished product looks like. Like I've seen them getting placed into the boxes, so that's very cool. The reason I have these boots is that I'm doing like a video on my favorite boots coming up. I have the brown one, the Thursday Chrome, which is like sort of more of a burgundy, and I have the terracotta ones. And the Thursday Chrome one used to be the most popular boot, but now these are the most popular leathers for the Captain Boot, which means these are the most popular boots period from Thursday Boot Company. When I told them that I was making this video on my favorite boots, they said I should show their actual most popular boots so that you guys know what they look like. So here they are. Thanks Thursday Boot Company. These are their most popular boots in their whole lineup. This next one is 2 shoe boxes coming from Colombia. Some of you may already have a good idea as to where these are from, if they're shoeboxes from Colombia, from a guy who does like boot stuff on the internet. These ones, I've actually been waiting 3 months for this pair of shoes to be made, because this particular company, the way their whole business model works is that everything is like sort of made to order. That way they can save on storage space and labor and all other sorts of stuff. That keeps the prices very, very low. The downside is you need to wait a very long time to get your shoes, but they're finally here. We've got 2 pairs, so let's take a look at them. so this is Beckett Simonon. Pretty influential. It really is insanely how inexpensive these shoes are. They're in the realm of $200, but I have a code with it. It's Stride, and you get 10% off. So if you use that code, and like everyone has one of those codes, if it's not mine, you're using someone else's, then like these shorts and boots are like, they're under $200. They're made in Colombia. They're not made in like, you know, Vietnam or Thailand or anything. They're made with Blake Stitch construction. They are resolable. They're lightweight. It's full grain leather. They got their own proprietary last. It's even got Vachetta leather lining, and Vachetta is like a really high quality, very soft, very buttery vegetable tan leather. So they're pretty cool boots. This is the Gallagher. This one, which is like sort of like their mock toe style. This is their Jodhpur style boot. You may have potentially noticed that these look a little bit small in my hand. That's because these are size 8.5, because they're not for me, they're for Troy Barmore, who is a buddy of mine. He's done a couple other videos on this channel before, so he kind of pops in and helps out with Stridewise work sometimes. So he's gonna be the lucky man to wear in these boots and then do an eventual review on them. So yeah, Beckett Simonon, pretty svelte boots, pretty good quality stuff, and extremely inexpensive, and they're made just for you. You just have to suck up that like 2 or 3 month wait. But if you can do that, they're definitely worth the wait. That's it, that's my whole unboxing video. Make sure you subscribe as well, because I do some unboxings, but a lot of it is actually like in-depth reviews and that sort of stuff on heritage goods, boots, denim jackets, all that kind of stuff coming up. So subscribe and comment below which one of these you'd like. This is a very boring shoot. It's not gonna be fun. I'm just gonna open some boxes.